So Uzor Arukwe did a movie named titled Love in Every Word, a movie that belonged to Omoni Oboli, our actress, but he was contracted to play a role. He was one of those characters, and he played the character of a typical Odogu Igbo man, a man with money and all of that. But the movie went viral, and a lot of people have been bashing him, especially on Instagram and on Twitter. They said he represented the Igbo community in a bad way because of his accent. You know, why did he play such a role where he has to, you know, behave like an Igbo man, all of that? And I'm like, are these people okay? That was what prompted me to go and see the movie. This is not a paid advert, but you can go to Omoni Oboli TV and watch it. The movie is actually going viral. It's actually going viral. And I saw the movie. I didn't see him representing the Igbo culture in a bad way. As a matter of fact, he represented the Igbo community very, very nicely, very well. One, with his attire, considering the things I saw inside that movie, he rocked the Igbo regalia. Like, he was always on, like, I don't know, belonging to the Igbo, he was always on beat with a walking stick, with his cap. And I'm like, this guy is actually representing the Igbo culture with his attire nicely. Another thing I saw him use to represent the Igbo culture was the fact that he has money. The Igbo community that we all know, we know them as Odogus, right? Even though there are some people that also do not have, and that's how it is in every race and tribe. But we know them as people that hustle so much, and they have money, which Uzor Arukwe actually represented in that movie. He played it out. He had a lot of money in that movie, that he was even naming the numbers of properties that he has. And that's one thing that it's a characteristics belonging to the Igbo people. So where is the bad representation of the Igbo culture that some people are complaining about? Another beautiful thing I saw him do inside that movie is to show to the world that what you want is what you go for. Because he wanted that lady that, this is not a paid advert, but you can go to Omoni Oboli TV on YouTube and watch the movie. He wanted that lady, he liked her, he loved her, and he went for her. And when the girl was trying to misbehave, he didn't consider the fact that she was, first of all, a Gen Z, a Lagos girl, or this stylish girl. He gave her a chance. The girl came for him herself. You understand? Like, I don't understand. The fact that you have money doesn't mean that anybody should play on your intelligence. He wasn't as intelligent as the girl, right? But he knew what he wanted. I think that is something that you all should even applaud. Instead of coming out to talk about accent. Who accent help? Nigerians, you people need to change your mentality. Now, only Nigerians, they complain of their own accent. Person go speak English now. They go say, hey, not speak away. They go, they laugh. English now your language. Come to UAE here. Nobody talks in English here. Nobody talks in English. They speak Arabic here. Go to Europe. European countries, if you go there, you want to stay there, you have to learn their language first. You learn Dutch, you learn Spanish, you learn what is their internal. Any country you go to in Europe, majority of their countries, they speak their languages. Few of the countries that you see that manage to speak English, and English is not even their first language. English will be their second language. What are you talking about? Even Canada, they also have their original language, but you know, they speak more of English. Then America. Even America English is not our English because they didn't colonize us. So waiting be una problem when they cry for accent. Our girls, he was still Igbotic. He was still Igbo. What is the meaning of Igbotic? Yes, instead of you people to applaud this guy's professionalism, like he was so accurate, he interpreted his role like the real actor that he is. He has this very beautiful acting prowess. Instead of few people to applaud that, yeah, say he's still Igbotic. Una de kolo I be waiting. You think it's easy to be given a script, you read and digest and go to that scene, interpret it? Some of you have never even climbed on a stage before. Stage drama, not to talk of going to set to act. Uzor was contracted for a role and he played it out. How do you know a good actor? One characteristic, your quality of a good actor is when that actor is versatile. That is your ability to interpret different roles. That's how you know a good actor. Have you seen Mercy Johnson act before? If you tell Mercy Johnson act a campus babe for me, she go na 100%. Ashawo na 100%. Church girl na 100%. Anything, street girl, rock girl, where you say 100%. Those are good actors. They are very, very versatile. They can switch between roles. That is the personality of Uzor. Instead of people to applaud that, you are busy talking nonsense about his Igbotic accent. So na Igbo, as you want come out, he go cut his tongue off, make he not sound Igbotic. You should just go and sit down. What thing I know if you do now? I go speak English now. Some of you say, Naomi, are you sure you went to school? You the Chris. English na my language. That's I made a video some time ago saying, parents, allow your children speak pidgin English. You see some parents now, their children speaking pidgin, they be like, stop it, it's bad English. Who told you pidgin English is bad English? Have you ever heard Jamaicans speak English before? Jamaicans, go listen to them. Say pidgin English is bad English. Who told you that? Okay, which one is good English? UK English, British English is good English. Whether they twist tongue they speak. American English is good English, but your own pidgin English, your lingua franca, is not good English. Something is wrong with you. Some of you don't even allow your children to learn your language. You are an Igbo, your child cannot speak Igbo. You are Yoruba, your child cannot speak Yoruba. You are outside, you want to talk to your child, but you don't want people to understand, but you don't know how to communicate with your child because your child doesn't know your language. The only thing you know how to speak is English. And now you want to talk to your child, you don't want people to understand. But if you speak English, people will understand. Who are you doing now? Because you don't want your child to be Igbotic. Something wrong with you? Go to India. Every little child, as little as 2 years old, they're speaking their language there. Did they tell you they want English? Una use una sense.